Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. The Lobos will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Baylor's offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on.
Make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. So New Mexico's offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. Without
turning it on. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Lobos want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Finds his target down the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Dances away. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Lobos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Step and go. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Williams. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Snap it to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Lobos want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Back to pass. It's Dyer. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gets it away off his back foot. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Finds his tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. They've got the screen set up. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback hung up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Collier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll... Back to pass, it's Dyer. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Going over the top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were...
He's got it. 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he...
Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Lobos. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Williams. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush is on him. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Play by the defense, he'll lose 4. And the Lobos headed quickly to the line. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. To throw, it's Dyer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bringing the heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid... Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Spits it out to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. This offense will try to convert on 4th down for the 5th time. The defense has come up with just 1 stop so far. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
First down, Lobos.
Back to the ground game on the left. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Lobos are on the move. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
At this point, I think the coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane notched the victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. Regardless,
unloads it downfield. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to Green. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They go to the draw. Shakes off the defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the run, it's Jackson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The run from the shotgun. It'll be 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. With the clock running, this should be the final play. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
Welcome, everyone, to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Flames will kick it away to start. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miners offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a bit...
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Gets the back moving. He'll ride his man on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive.